morning, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. I'm your today's host for this session. I'm hosting right away from Kasese district, which is a border district with Democratic Republic of Congo. And being at the border or from the border district, I have a firm belief, a strong belief that some of our CashTelex ecosystems will thrive here in Kasese once it is rolled out. For instance, we have money transfer, mobile money, and e-commerce. Being at the border with Congo, I know and I'm sure that our business, with God's mercy, will thrive here at the border and even in Congo. Allow me to take this opportunity to introduce to you our today's presenter or tonight's presenter, who is Brother Abdullah Bukenya, who is a CashTelex investor and someone who loves blockchain technology. In other words, is an enthusiast in the blockchain technology. He is well versed with the technology, so I'm sure that he's going to deliver us some information that is going to benefit us as investors in this space. Tonight, he will take us through the topic cryptocurrency and exchanges. With that said, let me now hand over the mic, because it is becoming late, to our brother Abdullah Bukenya to take us through the presentation. Thank you very much. Over to you, Brother Abdullah.
Thank you, Mike, for introducing me to CashTelex. Requesting for hostship. Okay, thanks for that. Without faffing around, I'm just going to take you through our CashTelex exchange or how we sign up. So I'm going to be sharing the procedures we take, like if you want to navigate into our beautiful exchange. For those ones who don't know how to navigate into it, but I'm going to be taking you through this technology, and at the end of it all, I would like to welcome questions into this exchange. So I would like to take you through how we sign up this account. It is very easy and interesting compared to what's into our community, whereby if you would like to, or you will need an account from any bank of your choice, it will take you time, and then you'll be told come back next day or come back after a few days. But in CashTelex, within some few minutes or within few minutes, the account is opened with all currencies inclusive inside it. So how do we do that? Remember, this time round, I have my email already with me. I'll just click onto my email, and then after clicking onto my email, what will be next? I'll click onto add, and then I'll go to Google account. After going to Google account, and then I'll go to add here another account, After going to add another account, I'll enter the email. After entering the email or the authentication, I'll be requested to enter my email address here. And then what I will do, it will be very easy and simple because I had my email with me. I copied it from the other side where it was sent, and then all from my email, I'll just paste it here, as you can see, onto my screen. My host, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes, you can continue.
Okay. I'll enter my email here, as you can see. After entering it, what will be required? Next, I'll click onto the next button. After clicking onto my next button, I'll be required to verify. And then I'll click on confirm you're not a robot. Or I can skip, I can choose to skip it. I skip it and then I verify. Sorry for interruption. And then after that, let me say I've verified my email address and everything. I'll come back to Google here. After coming back to Google, I'll click into my search engine. As you can see, I entered CashTelex.com or CashTelex sign up. And then after entering into my search engine, CashTelex sign up, I'll click onto CashTelex sign up to your account. From there, what will be required from me, I will enter the referral link, like as we told, or we highlighted how we do enter a referral link here or referral names here. And then I'll just enter the name here for the account that I'm going to be creating. Or if it's new, I'll just enter it here. If it's not new, I'll create like how I'm going to do it. Remember what will be required from me. I'll have to generate the email like as we said here. I'll come here and then I add another account, click onto Google, and then I'll be required to enter my authentication. Done. From there, I'll create an email for a personal use. Because it is very easy and interesting. This tendency of signing up your account when you don't know how inside it looks like, you don't know the look inside. So this is how it's going to be. I will write in Zam, like Zam at gmail.com. I can add a one here, Zam at gmail.com. And then from there, I will write in my first name here where you see my last name. If I'm to use the same names, or I can decide to use the same names or different names. Also here into my last name, I can use the same like the upper one, Zamza or Zam. It depends on to my choice. Then I'll click on to next. From next, I will enter the date of birth here. Let me say January, and then first, and then year 2000, and then gender. I'll enter female. What else should I do? I'll click on to next. From next, I'll be required to choose the email of my choice. I'll choose Zam0258, like as you're going to be seeing on my screen. And then I'll be requested to make a strong password for my choice. Is my screen still visible?
Yes.
Or no?
Yes, you can continue.
I'll enter the recovery number here. It is required. Like how they ask us for our phone numbers into the bank. But For them, their purpose is for notification, like receiving SMSs in case there is a withdrawal or a deposit made. But here, the essence, it's in case you change your gadget or like you need that email to access your CashTelex account, you'll be required to enter this recovery number when it is requested for. Enter 0, and then I will just press it. Very simple and easy. Like you can see, you can do it anywhere, in a train, in a bus, on a border, and then I'll click on to next. And then my email is successfully created, as you can see. I'll click on to next. After clicking on to next, I'll have to agree on to terms and conditions of that. From there, what will be required? Within few minutes, my email will be successfully created. And then what else am I going to be doing? Just within 15 minutes, the account is going to be ready. How? After creation of my email, I will have to confirm whether it's created. And then I'll come here and then check where Zamzam is. Like as you see, where it popped onto the screen. Zamzam02586@gmail.com. Now, what else am I going to be doing? I'll come back to my search engine as I said at first. I will type in CashTelex sign up, and then I click onto CashTelex Exchange. After clicking onto CashTelex Exchange, what will be required from me? It will be very easy, just like a finger snap. So I'll enter my referral name. If I don't have a referral name, it will be very easy. I can skip it. But what I will do, I will enter my email here, zam586@gmail.com, as you can see. From there, I will be required to create a password of my choice. I can either choose to put any, as long as it's a password of my choice. Not like how you see systems nowadays, they provide even a password because we are careless, we don't care. But in the world of technology where we are going, we do care. So here I'll be required to enter a password, a strong password for my choice. I won't allow anybody to enter from a password that I'm not interested in. Done, and then I will confirm it again. And then after confirming, I'll have to enter a captcha. Why do we enter a captcha? It's part of security because for it changes, not like how you see, like there, you can relate it to these initiation codes. When you're initiating money, there are those codes that are sent to you. So, but for it, all the time, once you're logging into your account or you're signing into your account, it changes. So I'll make sure I enter the same case of these captcha later. I have to be keen, and then I'll click on to sign up, and then now successfully we have entered into our account. As you can see, what will be needed from me to verify whether this account I have received the email with verification link. And then what will be needed from me? It will be very easy and simple. I'll come into my email here, and then to confirm whether it has been sent, I'll come into my email and then check whether it has been sent. I'll refresh. So I'll click onto the verification mail. Then account activated. My account activated successfully. Please sign in below. Like as you can see, it lighted into green. Email verification. Now a question comes back to me towards into our system. How do I identify that my account has been verified? It is just a matter of saying, what's now your account is being verified, but no way you can know that my account is verified, because here you get a proof into your mail. Also, you pop into your account and then see it's real verified. So I'll go into submit. What we need to submit here is what we call KYC. Like the how they take your details into the bank. Here you'll be required to enter your name. And then first, you make sure you enter both your names. Don't enter only one name because into our database, all that information you fill in, it is required. And then also we consider it to be important. So you don't have to rush or to mess with it, like, because that information is very important into our database. And then second, you have to confirm the date of birth, also the address, city, country, the zip code, and then city, you might say Kampala, country, Uganda, zip code. It depends on to the country where you stay. And then also identity documents here. In our system, you'll be required to select only one document, ID or passport or driver's license. You choose one of your choice depending on to the country where you are. And then another identity document number here. You will be required to enter the document number. If it's a passport, you'll be required to enter passport number. If it's a driver's license, you'll be required to enter driver's license. And then next step is about the identity document photo. You will be required to take a photo of your document, either a passport or a driver's license or a school ID or a work permit, anything required like as identity or identification. So a selfie with your identity document, like how you see when you go like into those institutions, the MTNs, oh sorry, those institutions whereby you are required to enter to give in your like your image holding the document of that institution where you're registering in. Like let me say you want to sign up for a SIM card or of your choice, you're required to hold your SIM card on your chest. So the same story here. You have to take a snap holding it onto your chest. So from there, I'll make sure I fill in my names, and then here you won't be able to pop onto that how I'm going to do it, but I just wanted to take you through how it works here. It was designed was you don't complete the KYC, it does not go into the exchange. So here I'll be required to enter my names as you're going to be seeing. And then from there, I'll enter the date of birth. Let me say first, and then first, I'll choose the year of birth, 2002, let me say 2002. And then address, I'll put my address here. And then city, Kampala. And then country, Uganda. Uganda. And then from there, the zip code, because you don't have to leave a blank space here. The zip code for us here in Uganda, I don't think whether we do have a zip code, but I use this code, or we use this code 256. And then identification, and then I will use the ID type, and then identification number. And then from there, I'll make sure I upload the image. I'll check into my files. After checking into my files, I'll come and then click onto the image. After clicking onto the image, I will open it, and then it will go there. The same story here. I will load another image, but here for a selfie, when you're holding a selfie with your identity document, after uploading them, the documents will go in, and then the account will be verified, or the documents will be submitted. After submission, also it will light green like there how you see up. What else will be required from me? I will need to enable my authenticator. How do I enable the authenticator? Where you see QR code here, it's a security, like as you, but into that hat, there are attachments like of veins, and then the same story here. The ciphertext, it's like lands into the system. It is sensitive, whereby you have to keep it in a safe place, and then you don't have to share it with anybody. So I will be required to copy it from here, and then after copying it, I'll come into my authenticator because I had already downloaded it from the Google Play Store, and then I'll come here into the Google Authenticator, and then where you see enter a setup key, you click on to setup key. You enter the email here, Sesam to Zam, like that. That's the account name. And then you enter the paper key, the one you copied from here, this ciphertext, sorry, where you say blue color. And then you copy it, you long press and then copy. After copying it, you will come into the authenticator, and then where you see the key, you long press into that space and then paste it there. You set it onto time-based. From time-based, and then you add, it will start counting. When it starts counting, you will click here. It will be listed down here, as you can see. You just click onto the current one, copy it. After copying it, you come back to your account here, you paste it, you click on to enable lastly, and your account will be authentication incorrect, and then you'll go back, and then you wait for it until it expires, and then you copy the current one, because once you put in an authenticator that is expired, it won't open. So you long press. After long pressing, you come back here and then paste it here. You paste it here where you see password on the authenticator. You click. After there, you click on to enable. It will be enabled, and then as you can see, two-factor authentication has been successfully enabled. From there, what else? You have to make sure it is disabled here in the blue color after submission, because remember it was enabled, and then once it's successfully enabled, it will be disabled here. So, and then that will be done. And then what else will I be remaining with? I would wish to pop into my account and then see what am I holding into my account. That's what we say in CashTelex. Once you get a guts, you have to get them right. You have to make sure that you have something into your pocket, and then you need to invest in, and then because it is very interesting, and this technology is the latest we got into this community where we are. So we'll click onto the iconic head, where you see the iconic head like a structure of a human being, and then we'll go to funds. After going to funds, it will open like this. That means I have zero balance onto my account, because once I was talking about opening up an account, an advanced account, a modern bank, if we speak about a modern bank, this is what we mean in CashTelex. All currencies are inclusive here. Now, let me check onto US dollar. I want a US dollar account. It's here already made. Only remaining depositing the US dollar account. So we spoke about UBX. I haven't gone to US, but I have opened up this account. Is there any like system in our community that provides such within few minutes that all these accounts are into one account? No. And then I'll click into UBX. Onto UBX, it's already signed up. I have an account. I can deposit in UBX 50,000 US UBX. So what else? Someone might say, told me, you know what? Also, I want to prove whether really I have an account in Nigeria. I haven't gone to Nigeria, but also I have an account in Nigeria. How does that how is that possible? I'll click onto Nigeria Naira. I have an account in Nigeria Naira, but I have not gone to Nigeria. That's how CashTelex simplified everything. And then let me say I want to withdraw money from Nigeria. but I have not gone to. I'm in Nigeria, but I opened up an account in Uganda. It is very simple and easy. All bank accounts will be listed as we stated before. Also, remember this is the only exchange into the whole world that that exchanges fiat, like that exchanges crypto to fiat direct, or that combines fiat and crypto without selling the crypto to any other exchange, like how you see they do it. If you want to exchange USDT, you have to sell it to Binance, and then from Binance you change to the UBX. In CashTelex, we have no stories. We got no stories. We mean business because we know where the world is going. And then lastly, it's for those ones who know where the world is going. Let me say, for those ones who know where the world is going. So, lastly, I would like to end this session, but there is something this presentation. So, if I want to verify my account that is successfully opened, where you say another icon here, there is zam202586@gmail.com. That means this account belongs to Zam. And in blockchain or in this system, one email is specifically meant for one account. You cannot use one email for several accounts. So I would like to end from there, unless there is Q and A before I end this session. Thank you, my host, for hosting me tonight. I welcome everyone to CashTelex community, where everyone smiles. Thank you. I return the mic back to my host. Thank you for hosting me tonight.
Thank you very much for the powerful training, Mr. Bukenya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of our session. Thank you all for attending, and until we meet again, have a good night.